What's going on, everyone? Justin again, as always. Thanks for watching my channel. Welcome back. It is hump day. Hump day is now over with. We're getting ready to roll right into Tay-Tay Thursday. So today I decided I would go ahead and cover a viewer's comment, and I would also answer the question that's been going around because I have been getting a lot of held for review comments as a result of recent videos that I've done. One of the videos, in fact, several of my videos over time, I've always told you guys, look, save your money, try to figure out where to cut corners, try to figure out where you can save your money, right? Between purchasing things online, buying them on eBay, going to swap meets, going and checking out pawn shops, looking at the used tool section on the tool trucks, things like that. We also did a video most recently, which is why I think everyone's starting to send this comment to me repetitively, mind you, about, hey man, didn't you just say you were broke in a video and blah blah blah, but you're out here making videos now that you're buying tools, this, that, and the other? No, I did not say that I was broke. What I said was I was feeling the effects from the virus, okay? The economy shut down. Me having to lose 1 to 2 days of work per week has dramatically changed my financial position with what it is that I make at work. But what does this do for me when I'm working for somebody else? It shortens my paycheck. What can I do to fix that? I can start getting my side hustle stuff back on, right? I do things throughout the year that you guys don't know about. I don't show and tell every single thing that I do when I try to make a buck. But you can do a lot of different things to make money, and you can choose how you take care of those things. Whether you save your money and pay for yourself in cash, or you use credit to leverage your position by preemptively making a business decision to purchase something that's going to help you to make money that you can then turn around and pay it off. Okay? So there's two different ways that you can do it. You can either use your money that you already earned and pay for the product, and hopefully your business plan pays out and you're successful. If not, it was wasted money, right? And the next thing you know, you're not making anything because you're just buying stuff for the sake of buying stuff. But if you actually put a little thing on credit or whatever you're going to do, and you put it on credit to help you out and help the business that you're trying to grow out, then you're not having to actually use your own money. You can use your own money for like gas and then maybe materials and things like that, things that maybe you would have a harder time putting on credit, okay? And then as a result, you could potentially make money. Now, I do anything from detailing to firewood to roofing. We've talked about this in past videos and live streams. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You can always make money having a truck versus a car. I'm not saying you can't make money using a car, but you're going to make more money with a truck. You can do dump runs, firewood, like all the stuff that I listed off would require a truck. Some way of being able to load it up, all the stuff that you need, material, this, that, and the other, and then go and make money. You can make business cards for relatively cheap. I think you can get 500 business cards from Vistaprint.com for like 10 or 20 bucks. And then you just start passing them out, sliding them through windows. Maybe throw a few in a couple of mailboxes throughout your surrounding neighborhood. Next thing you know, you start getting phone calls. What are you doing? You're doing car detailing, you're doing dump hauls, or you're doing firewood, you're doing roofing. What can you do and what season can you do it in to potentially make a little extra cash? So when all else fails, meaning your main job, and you're out of work, you can either complain about it and hope that maybe unemployment kicks in if you're able to qualify for it. If you're not able to qualify for it and all you're doing is losing hours, now you have to figure out how to make up that income gap, right? So I do things for me and for my family in order to make sure I can fulfill that income gap. Again, I'm not going to go through all the ins and outs of what it is that I actually do and how much it is that I actually make on the side, but believe me, I do enough things on the side to where I can kind of make up for the losses that I'm taking at work. Now, being a mechanic, that's a whole other entity, okay? Because you have to purchase tools to do your job. Sometimes they're specialty tools. Sometimes it's a tool that just absolutely makes life that much easier when you're already going through the struggle and strife of actually doing R&R, okay? Because there are some weird and tricky spots and different angles and thicknesses and tolerances and broaching and all this other stuff that occurs. And over time, you spend a lot of money in this career. I would say a fair chunk of your paycheck probably goes towards some kind of purchase of a tool that helps you with your job, or that to where you can complete a job. Most any other mechanic that's in the industry professionally will agree with me that they do have to spend X amount of money out of their paycheck to purchase tools to do their job. It is probably one of the fewest jobs out there that you have to spend money to make money. There are other career paths that you can go out there where you don't have to spend money to make money, and you just kind of go and you show up to work one day, and maybe you're just in casual clothes, maybe you have to wear a suit and tie. Realtors have to spend money. I talked to a buddy of mine not too long ago. Commissions have absolutely dropped because of this whole entire virus thing, right? He says he's lucky if he's going to make 30 or 40 this year, so he had to pick up an evening job waiting tables. Okay, but he had to invest in his licenses. He had to invest in advertisement. He had to invest in business cards. He still has to do open houses. He has to take his time. He's got to spend time on his cell phone, making phone calls, working transactions back and forth to try to make a little bit of money on a fixed mortgage rate. Okay, so it's a little bit difficult for everybody in certain areas as far as career paths are concerned. So when I did the video talking about worst case scenario, the takeaway, the main focus of that whole entire video was to get you guys to understand a certain mentality of thinking. Okay, when I was younger, the only thing that I was taught growing up was, hey, make sure you save at least $1,000 in case things happen, okay? Make sure you have $100 in cash in case your card does not work for some reason and you need to get towed, or you have an emergency that requires money on hand and your cards aren't working for some reason or what have you. How many times have people committed fraud and you had to lock your card up and you couldn't get another card for 7 to 10 business days? These things happen. So the only thing that I knew, keep $100 in cash, save $1,000. But then the whole pandemic thing happened. That changed my entire outlook on what worst case scenario was. That was the whole point of the video. I did not know that I was going to lose half of my income as a result of a pandemic. So now I have to figure out how to hustle, which is why I haven't been posting very many videos, okay? If you haven't noticed, the last couple months I've only really been doing like one video a week and maybe one live stream a week. There's a reason behind that. I am trying to make money doing my side hustles to make up for the money lost. Okay? I'm not going to film and record everything. I got to do what I got to do, and I got to do it in a timely manner. I ain't got time to film it. So understand that what content I'm able to provide you is what you're going to see and expect until this whole pandemic thing actually passes. Now that being said, when it comes to picking up the one thing I did from Jeff, Jeff is great people. Jeff has a business. Jeff comes by and supports us as mechanics by providing us with warranty options, by taking care of us when it comes to putting things on his Scott Family Tool credit plan, okay? And he doesn't expect a whole bunch. So if I can't afford this tool entirely, let's say the Milwaukee buffer, let's say it was $200 and I can't afford to give him $200 right away, but I can shoot him like $20 a week. And I can add that into my detailing business that I do on the side, and I'm hoping to get a bigger buffer too. But if I can incorporate that into a small detailing business to take out minor flaws and blemishes on like an exterior of a car, and I can make that money within a couple of jobs, then I can pay him back and the tool pays for itself. You guys are thinking small. Think big, okay? When you go to make these purchases, make sure there's a goal behind it. Make sure that when you're getting ready to buy it, you're not just buying it to buy it to have it. Have a goal established. Have a goal in mind. Hey, I'm going to purchase this tool with this in mind. This is my plan. This is how I plan to pay it off. This is how I plan to use it to make money and better my position. I use credit as leverage to better my position and then make the money back on the back end and then pay it back. And I pay it back as soon as I possibly can. And if you guys aren't thinking like that, when you get into these tight situations and all you're counting on is your unemployment or hopefully SSI, or maybe you find a different job, or maybe you're just counting on money randomly showing up like the stimulus package, you're wrong. You need to be thinking about how you're going to make up for the offset. Now, I had to do this fast, quick, and in a hurry. It's not like I had a lot of time to plan. I had a couple of side hustles that I was like, man, a little bit here, a little bit there. Wasn't putting a lot of effort into it because I didn't really need it. I had a great job, little things on the side here and there kind of kept me afloat and kept me doing and having fun stuff. Now I have to really buckle down and focus on those because of the hours lost. So I hope that answered Terry Time's question. His question, in case you guys didn't know, was on the Gear Wrench Has Some Chill video. He put on there, I've been watching for the last couple of months and I've heard you say save, save, save. And all we need to do is save our money to better our situations. But the last few videos, you've been buying new stuff and putting it on credit. Any clarification? This is your clarification. I hope that you guys liked the video. If you did, smash a thumbs up. If you didn't, smash a thumbs down. If you don't understand where it is that I'm coming from and why I do what I do, don't worry about it, okay? Do what you do. You do whatever you want to do. If you want to spend money, spend money. You want to save money, save money, okay? I'm not a professional accountant or brokerage person. I'm not a life coach. I can't help you in your situation. I know how to help me in mine. So don't worry about what I do. Enjoy the content for what it's worth. That's all I'm asking. Again, cheers to those of you that have your beers. Hope this answered your question. Doses.